Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. This week I'm hoping to get a lot done. My dad is hopefully gonna help me out. And there's a bunch of little things that I think I can get done on my own. So can't wait to show you all of that good stuff. Today I am installing the shiplap for this wall. So if you have never done this before, you can buy shiplap that has like the lip, like it's intended to be shiplap. So it has this little lip so that the spacing between the boards are perfect. You can get it at Home Depot and a bunch of other places. So that is what I'm going to be using. And because of the lip from the counter, I am going to put my first piece there, and I'm gonna have it so that the overhang piece, so not this piece, but the other side, is facing there and work this way. So I can cut that little notch out, have that out of the way, and work this way. And probably when I get to the edge, I'll have to cut down the edge of a piece. I'm really hoping I don't, but I probably will. And these pieces are all 8 feet tall and my ceilings are 10. So I made the decision that the longer pieces are gonna be on the bottom and then the 2-foot pieces will be at the top, because when I do the joints, it is better for it to be out of the way. If the joints were along here and I put wood filler, there's more chance for it to crack and break and need refilling, just because that is where people will be leaning against. So I'm going to be putting this up with a brad nailer. I have one that I will show you guys, and then I'm going to use a jigsaw to make the cuts. And also I'm just going to make sure that this is perfectly centered between the wall and the edge of the cabinet, because when we put it in we weren't positive, and that's why we didn't finish putting it up properly. So I used the jigsaw to cut out the little piece that's going to slide in there, just the Ryobi jigsaw out there. And then now I'm going to use this brad nailer to attach these to the wall. It should be pretty simple. This was probably the hardest cut so far. And then when I get to there, that'll be a little bit harder, but again, just a straight cut. The hardest piece is probably going to be the edge piece if it doesn't fit perfectly.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kind of strange.
So here is how it's going right now. And you can see I just used the miter saw just to cut a straight line. And now I'm trying to deal with this electrical outlet. So I've measured the exact spot. I obviously gave a little bit of wiggle room, and the plate will cover it. So I'm gonna cut this out with the jigsaw, but I needed to drill a hole first so that the jigsaw can like get in here to start the cut, because I don't want to start from the outside. And then kind of like I did with tiling, I undid the mounting screws to pull this forward a little bit, so then it will be sitting out and not be inside the shiplap. And I'm just trying to decide what to do with this cable. I think it's from old cable TV, so I screwed this off. So I could technically just make a hole in the shiplap and then just push it through and put this back on, but I'm just trying to find out if I actually need to, because I don't want cable to be here, but I don't know if it's safe to just push it into the wall. So I'm waiting to hear about that. And then this is where our old internet used to come in, and they took it out and left a hole, so I stuffed some steel wool in there. There's no cables, so I'm just gonna cover it. So I shut the electrical off, and then I put this through. You can see the jigsaw made quite a mess on this, but it's just visual, not actual damage to it. So I was able to bring this through, and then I will put the screws back in and put the plate back on. So now I'm working on these upper pieces. I'm individually measuring them, because obviously like our roof isn't perfectly straight. And then I'll put in some filler so that everything is perfect, and at the top as well. So I'm just making those cuts on the saw and then one by one putting them up. So it's all up. I have the wiring ready, and then where I had the joints between the two pieces, I had put some filler and sanded it, and it just wasn't enough. So now I've kind of put more and spread it out, and then when I sand it, I'm hoping it will be a little more even, but we'll see what happens. I was gonna just paint it, but I knew that I'd regret if I didn't spend the time to make sure that it was smooth and that the seams weren't visible. So we originally weren't gonna put any lighting. I mean, originally, yes, we were gonna put lighting. I ordered the light valance, and then I thought it over, decided I didn't wanna do it. We removed all of the electrical, I guess, that would have been used for the lighting. But then we decided it's a little dark in here, so we would like it. I don't want to use the light valance the way it normally is, which is about like this thick. So I'm actually gonna turn it on its side, so it's gonna look like this piece, which is on this side, and there's gonna be the same piece on the other side, and then there's gonna be that thin piece. And now I'm gonna install the IKEA lights. So you can see they're really, really thin, so they won't be seen. But they're kind of cool. I was thinking, how am I using all of these cables? But in fact, you put these pieces in and then they push in together and lights up. I mean, it pushes in better than that, but kind of cool. So I'm just gonna do the lighting along here. I actually think I have enough lighting that you're supposed to like put it in the cupboards, but I'll ask Chris. It seems a little overkill. But I just thought I would show you how cool that is. And I'm thinking of putting the cables and stuff in the upper cupboards. So you'll have the little strip here, and then this isn't ideal, but I guess I'll just have a little hole in the back that comes down to plug in, and then all the lights will be under the cabinet. And I think that they have a pretty good warmth to them. I mean, it's not the best looking at it that way, but anyway, so I am going to work on that today. Obviously, it would have been a little better if we left the electrical, but it wasn't exactly plug-ins, so there would have been more wiring to do anyways. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm just seeing how it turns out, and maybe we can figure out something else if this doesn't work, but I truly think it will be fine. But I guess if I was doing this again, I would have properly wired it. My beautiful light is here, so I'm just working on getting it set up because it came in this big shipping box, and I had to screw this rod on, and then I'm gonna have to put it all together and then hopefully get it hung up. I wanted to show you how beautiful this light looks. I mean, I feel like it's not doing it justice because it's not a very bright day out, so I've got the lights turned on, but it just looks so beautiful. I think it was such a great light decision. Hopefully I'll be able to give you a better update another day. But I installed this myself, and it's just so beautiful. I do need my dad to come make sure that it's like strong enough, but it's not a particularly heavy light. And also I wanted to show you the bulbs that I installed. I got these, so they're LED. They actually do kind of look like that. So they look like a normal light bulb. Yeah, you guys can't see that. And they do have a good warmth to them. So I'm happy with that. I probably should have got those for the wall sconce in the kitchen, but I didn't. I got different type of lights. And this is not them. These are just some extra ones that I had. Do I have some extras? Let's see. That's how they actually look. I got the cutest little PR package in the mail from Monday, and they are luxury hair care, and they are a fraction of the price. It says that they're SLS free, paraben free, vegan, cruelty free, and they're available at Shoppers and Walmart. And look at the little package they sent over. So they got some hair ties, this cute little comb, little keychain that looks like one of their bottles, and the most aesthetically pleasing shampoo and conditioner bottles ever. So I'm going to give this a try. Something that's really important for me when I'm looking for hair care products is that they're SLS free. So if you have psoriasis or eczema or dry skin, it's really important that you're using products that don't have SLS in it. So that's something I always look for. So I can't wait to give these a try. So I am underneath the counter in the cupboard where we voted on Instagram that I'm gonna keep the microwave, but because we have that plug in there and I make smoothies with my NutriBullet every single day, but I don't like it on the counter, I was thinking, you know what? If I plug it in here, I can keep it stored down here, take it out to use it, and then put it away quickly. So that is what I am doing. I think I need an extension cord, so I just gotta get that in. So that's what I'm working on. Just a reminder of what I did to make this banquette fit. So I cut the lid so that this piece stays fixed and this piece open so it's not rubbing on the wall. And I need to fix this. So luckily I have so much plaster left, so I'm just gonna fix that and we're never gonna move it again, and we're gonna forget that ever happened. So that is what my plan is for tonight. We made progress with that strip today and I cooked myself pizza. Looks so yummy. I'm just putting away dishes and I want to show you these cute glasses that I got from IKEA. I saw that Steph from Thompson Haven got them and I really like them. I think she got the smaller size, but when I looked it up, they had a larger size, which I knew Chris would like. And I think I'm going to IKEA tomorrow, so I'm going to get the smaller size as well so that all my glasses match. But they are just so cute. I really think this like reeded kind of glass is becoming super popular and even I think I showed you these bowls that I got from Costco before. You can see they're kind of reeded glass as well. I really like those. So I wanted to show you. So I have been caulking and siliconing. So along the seams here, I used a white silicone that's for kitchens, but in other gaps, like along here, I used the Alex Flex, which I used in the upstairs wardrobe project, and it's really easy to go on. I prefer using this than the silicone because the silicone's a mess if you make a mistake. But my biggest tip is to use painter's tape. So when I was doing this, I put painter's tape along the top and then along the counter, siliconed it, wiped it. I used an old credit card to scrape it along, and then I pulled the painter's tape off and it left it nice and clean. I did not do that with the Alex Flex, and I probably should have, but everything is looking pretty good. I ordered some patio furniture that I had been waiting to be restocked, and it came on Monday or Tuesday, but it had been raining all week, so it was just sitting in the kitchen. So I'm finally going to clean up the backyard a little bit and put it out. So I thought I would show you that to mix up the content a little bit. So it's not just kitchen stuff, we've got a little backyard action going on.
Even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
So here's how the little backyard setup is looking. This side looks a little more cute aside from all those wires. But there's already, like, I'm already getting marks on these cushion covers. Number one, Finn was out here making little marks, and then I ate cookies and got chocolate on them. So I'm gonna have to test out how it washes. I purchased this plant and this plant at Loblaws today. I passed them on the way home yesterday and it was like $8.90 something per pot, and I thought, like, they were hanging baskets and I thought they could just sit in there because I waited so long to get something. So I thought that that was good, and I'm hoping to get like a little cute thing to put on there that can stay out. I hung these lights which we had from the condo, and I need to get covers for the furniture, but I have to measure it all, and behind all of this is a disaster. So I gotta break all these boxes up now, which I'm not looking forward to. We have so much recycling, it sucks. I started a random project, but I had a wood mirror, not a wood mirror, a wood frame that I picked off the street the other week. And then today I walked past a yard sale and there was another frame, It wasn't wood looking at the time, it was golden green. But I just decided to sand it down, so now it is wood. And I'm gonna whitewash both of them a little bit, so I wanted to show you. So here is the one that I sanded down. So this piece and this piece was gold, and this middle piece was green, and now it just kind of looks like a reddish color. Because I guess there was red underneath the paint. I don't really know how that works, but I've got a mix of paint and water in here, and I'm gonna just try painting it on this frame, and then I'll show you the other frame before I do anything to that one. So here's the second one. This one's probably gonna look a lot better, but we'll see. But the key with whitewashing is that you paint it on, but then you rub it off with like a rag or some paper towel or something like that. So I will probably do one strip at a time where I paint it on and then rub it off. I just wanted to show you quickly, so you can see the bottom is whitewashed and the sides aren't. So I basically painted it on and rubbed as much as I could off, and it just gives it a softer appearance.
You say that you're from out of town. I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay another night? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
Look how cute this little setup is at night. I just came out to grab the cushions because I don't have the covers to put over these, but looks so cute. So if we could ignore my mess for a minute, I want to show you what was finished this week, because honestly, I worked from like 4 to 10:30 every single night on different things in here. So my dad helped me with the filler strip that needed to go along here, and we caulked it and attached it, and it's all good. There's filler pieces in here because before this was just white and now it's the actual color of the cabinets. We got all of the kick plates in. He helped cut those, and I think I explained last week that there was an issue with my floor is still dirty, this being a bit lower, so he helped cut that, which was great. I don't know if I got these done this week or last week. I think it was this week. So I've got my bigger poles now, the 4-inch ones, because remember the 3-inch one just felt too small. I probably would have done a 4-inch here had I thought it through better. I have a filler piece here, and I'm gonna put 2 baskets. My mom bought me a set, and she has a set, and the biggest one fits really well, so there'll be 2 there, which I think will make things look softer. My fourth fridge was delivered this week, and it is also dented. And the fridge went down by $400 in price. So number 1, I got a price adjustment, and number 2, they are now sending me a new fridge again. But like I said, Costco is amazing to deal with, way better than Canadian Appliance, which was the first company I dealt with, which were horrible and treated me like trash. But that's a story for another day. Costco was amazing. When I called about this issue, everything was resolved within 2 minutes, and I actually had to call back to be like, wait, so is this good? Because it was just so quick. I got this lighting installed this week, so it's just along there. And then I think I talked about how I had to plug it in to here, so I've got that there, and it's blocked, so I really don't think it's super noticeable. And then today I'm going to IKEA, and I'm gonna get 2 spotlights. I don't want the same type. I actually did wire those up there and it didn't look good, so I'm gonna get like round kind of pot lights that are gonna go in there. I got up this light. I did try to wire it and it didn't go well, so now it is just there until my dad can kind of help me figure out if I was doing something wrong, because the dining room went okay, but this one didn't. I got this wall finished like I showed you earlier. I patched the drywall along here and it looks good. I need baseboard, that's why that's not finished, but I think that drywall looks pretty good. I think that that outcome was great. What else did I finish this week? Well, I styled in here, which you can't see very well right now, but you have that to look forward to once I get the lighting, and I need a few extra shelves. I also filled the cabinets with our china, but I just like placed the order with IKEA for everything, and they didn't send enough shelves. Not that I guess I didn't order enough shelves, but anyways, I'm picking up more shelves today, so all of these will have more shelves, which is great. My baking cupboard's looking pretty good too, but again, I need more shelves. But I think everything is looking pretty good. So my next adventure is hooking up this range hood. It needs a plug, which was there before, but if you remember, there was like stainless steel sheet here. So that has to come off. That had to come off, which then we had to remove the box. So now a new box has to be installed for the range hood to plug into, and then I have to mount the brackets and everything. So that is the adventure of the week. And then I can start to plan how I'm going to cover it and paint it. But you are all up to date on all the things we did this week, plus my cute little patio furniture. And look at the garbage dump in my backyard. That is 14 bags of styrofoam from the fridge and everything, and the patio furniture, and then underneath that is all the cardboard. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe it. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting? I got this cute soap, which I thought matched the kitchen. It actually smells really, really nice, which is just a funny little thing. But other than that, all of my cushions are inside because I ordered covers for the chairs and they haven't arrived yet. So they are living here for now. And then hopefully next week, my dad is going to come back and help put those stairs back in. And then we will be in really good shape because we'll have stairs and a range hood. And we could basically give up, even though we still need to do the crown and the baseboard for along this wall in that little tiny section there. Anyways, now I'm just rambling, so that is the update. I'm just gonna wrap the vlog up, but I just did a quick trip. Not a quick trip, actually it took forever. I had to do IKEA returns, and then I wanted to pick up a few IKEA things. They don't actually carry any of their kitchen shelves or anything at the store, so now I've got to order those, but I got all the returns out of the way. I picked up a few things, and then we went to the William Ashley sale, so I'm just gonna quickly show you that. Okay, so from the William Ashley sale, I got this Port Marion roasting pan. We don't have anything like this, and this matches our bread thing as well as these canisters and stuff, so I want to get that. This is just a little cute thing that caught my eye, so I got it. I got 2 of these because Chris's dad's bees at the cottage, and I just thought they'd be cute for the cottage. And then I also got this for the cottage because Chris's parents have like a instant hot thing, but I find it's not hot enough for tea, so I thought that this would be great to just store in the pots and pans cabinet and then pull it when we are visiting. Then at IKEA, nothing too interesting. I got another set of these, but the smaller ones. I got one of these, which is for grating cheese. I got the lights for up in there. I got this fake plant that I'm gonna actually put outside. Clearly got some sweets because they caught my eye in the checkout. And then I got another one of these because I've actually been finding these super useful to have. I don't think they're particularly the most, well, the best screws that you can buy, but I think that they're good enough, so that's why I grabbed those. So that is it. I really didn't get that much stuff. So that is what I got, and I'm gonna wrap things up here. So thank you so much for kind of watching how this kitchen has been turning out and the whole process. I think we're getting so close to the end, so I can't wait to have that all done.